Welcome everyone, my name is Jared. I'm here with LaJar Vinyl Reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing Daughter If You Leave and Clap Your Hands Say Yeah. I believe it's a self-titled album. So yeah, let's just get right into it. Two very good vinyls, I like these a lot for my personal collection, and as you can probably see, if you can see this shirt, I'm wearing a Clap Your Hands Say Yeah shirt just for this review. So here is one album cover, and here is the second. First off, let's review Clap Your Hands Say Yeah. Okay, so first off, we have Clap Your Hands Say Yeah self-titled album. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 songs on the album. If you look at the back, there's some real cool like artwork right there, and then there's a song list, and I believe it's like a cool artist that I think maybe one member of the band did this artwork. I don't really know, but it's kind of nice. It's kind of coffee shop artwork. I like it. It's, the yellow and pink is kind of nice, very indie. If we actually take a look at the case itself, so I'd give the case about a 6 out of 10. It doesn't fold out or anything, nothing special, but it does its job well and it looks pretty. I give the sleeve, which I haven't done before, a 10 out of 10 because it's one of those old-fashioned ones with the all the song lyrics like on the sleeve itself, so you can like sing along to your favorite songs. I guess I don't do that, but you could. And then here's the vinyl. You have a nice little design that continues the artwork from the album and various other things. I do have to say the vinyl feels pretty cheap though. It's one of the probably the most cheap vinyl, that's a word or a sentence, I've ever felt. It's like you're like a 4 out of 10 on build quality, but I mean like it's kind of fragile looking. It feels very plasticky. It's probably like, I don't know, I can't tell, but I'd say that the artwork kind of makes up for that in a way. So yeah, I give it like a 4 out of 10 for build quality. I give it a 10 out of 10 for album sleeve, and I give it like a 6 out of 10 for its casing. Now let's get into the music. I'm just putting this away while I talk, sorry guys. The music is very good. It starts out with this cool little intro called Clap Your Hands, which I like by itself. It kind of feels like almost like, the Gorillaz kind of do those weird like megaphone instead of a microphone kind of thing. It's similar to that. Then it goes to Let the Cool Goddess Rest Away, and that's kind of where it fades into. A lot of the songs sound the same, but they're all very good, and I have to say the lyrics in this album are amazing. They're very deep, have a lot of cool metaphors, foreshadowing, various things like that. I enjoy it. Songs that stand out for me are The Skin of My Yellow Country Teeth, obviously, and Heavy Metal, and Give Me Some Salt. Those are like 3 of my favorite songs on the album. The Skin of My Yellow Country Teeth is probably like the biggest song off this album and probably their most famous song. When I saw them live, it was the one that they played last and everyone applauded for. And then Heavy Metal, I think, is probably the deepest of them all. I think, Skin of My Yellow Country Teeth is pretty deep, but I have to say Heavy Metal is probably the deepest. It's kind of about going to war, and I think it's about the Vietnam War, I think. I can't quite remember. I should have given this album a listen before I started the review, but I have to say that I overall gave the music about a 9 out of 10. His voice is kind of screechy, but I like that. That's personal preference. So this album is kind of a band where some people hate it, some people love it. I mean, Peter from LaJar hates this band with all his heart, but I love it. So me, as a reviewer, I have to give this whole album, as a whole, an 8 out of 10. Okay, so now let's review Daughter If You Leave. Let's get right into it. Okay, so here we have Daughter If You Leave. It has some cool, like, almost like spiritual looking trees with this cool lighting and a nice font and kind of very simplistic. It almost looks like an Instagram. Sorry, the lights get in the way there. Kind of like an Instagram filtered photo, but yet I like it. It's a high quality photo. I think it's like a black and white or an older photo. And there's like some mysterious people there, standing there. And I don't believe those are members of the band. I think they're actors or something. And the back, I have to say, I don't find it uses space very well. It has this huge photo and then it just has little song list there, which I kind of like, but at the same time I feel like it's kind of a waste of space because this doesn't like really utilize. It doesn't. The picture, to my knowledge, doesn't carry over. If you look at it, it kind of doesn't seem like it, considering there's this big white streak down the middle. So I feel like it's kind of just like two photos and kind of not a lot of space. But then on the inside, this is one of those fold-out kind of albums. It has this really, really good picture. I really like it. I can show you guys that. And that I'd have to give credit to because I like this picture a lot. It's kind of like this old burnt out film looking picture, which I kind of like that style. So overall for the case, I'd give it like a 8 out of 10. And then for the sleeve, which I'll take out right now, it have the same kind of artwork but a little bit better quality in a way, and still the same kind of burning film look to it, and it continues all the way around, which I like. And then you get some dedications and some, copyright and various information. And then you get a little quote that says, "You will always find another place to go. You will always find another womb to grow a new home." I don't know what that's from. I'm not sure if that's from one of the songs. I don't recognize it, but it could be. Or it might just be a quote that the musician liked. So, getting, first off, this sleeve, I will give like a 9. I think that's pretty good, it's pretty good. And then here we have the vinyl itself. If we get up close, sorry, this doesn't always work. It's just basic, kind of whitish gray. Daughter If You Leave, and it has the songs, which is always good. It labels the songs, which is pretty much every album, but if it didn't have that, it'd be serious lack of points. So for the vinyl itself artwork, I'd give it like a 6 out of 10. And then for the vinyl itself, it feels like very good. I'm pretty sure this is actually 180 gram vinyl, which is nice. That's perfect. I'd give the vinyl, it's like a 10 out of 10 if it's 180 grams. And then the songs on it, I'd have to say, here's where there's a slight problem. There's some really good songs and then there's some really boring songs. I'm gonna put this in the sleeve again so I don't have to get fingerprints all over it. So yeah, so my opinion on the songs, I'm having trouble. My opinion on the songs is that every other song is good, not actually in that order, but it's kind of like half the songs are good, half the songs are just boring, and they all kind of sound the same. But Youth is amazing. That is an amazing song. Human is an amazing song, and Shallows is an amazing song in my opinion. Those some of my favorites off the album. When they do have good songs, they're amazing, but I think sometimes they just sound the same. So, I think overall for the music, I would give it like a 6 out of 10. And then overall on the album, I'd have to say I'd give it a 6 out of 10. And that's just kind of how this album feels. I do give them build quality on the cover in the case because it's a cool fold out, which gives it, an added production quality. But sometimes the songs sound the same and the pictures are kind of low quality, blown up. So yeah, overall 6 out of 10. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, comment, and like. This has been Lajar Vinyl Reviews. My name is Jared, or as I like to call myself, Orchidex. Goodbye.